One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on another team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rebels will put it away to start the game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Oh.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field. It's Flagway. He's looking deep. Makes the grab on the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown Gators! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over.
Texas trying to get to the net.
Now in game.
Who you gonna let go, LSU?
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
It's hard for you not to let Georgia go and get it, man.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
The ball was still on when you got all that out.
To keep this drive moving.
I laid down, went to sleep like a motherfucker. I woke up at 12:30 though. I ain't feel like it in there. I went on laid it down. I said, let me lay down. Craig will be off in a minute. You know, small ass ain't gonna get old till out of time.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin.
I looked up and didn't see nobody on. I said, well, let me lay down for a few minutes.
So now the lefty takes over.
Knocked out.
This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the ball is caught.
These defenders play so dumb since they updated this shit.
They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw
when they update, they're gonna fuck some shit up.
Create that explosive play.
Leave the game
Dropping
alone.
back, it's Grant. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Boy, sitting in the house.
Gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon.
Hey, he ain't gonna have them next year.
The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you,
2-3 seasons in, everybody got their own players in.
The short hands, it's Diggs. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive.
Dang.
And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He gets a block. He's got an alley.
Telling them, talking about why that slow nigga returning for me at Florida. That nigga house that bitch. That nigga ain't slow. He ain't gonna run all of back.
Sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I don't know why they make the home team stream, Blair. Make it make sense. They already on the road and can't hear shit. I mean, the away team. I think the home team should have the stream.
He's on the loose.
Damn, I ran a kick back, and this nigga did too.
He will score. Touchdown, Rebels. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Slips through the line.
Man, it's 3 kickoffs in a row, Blair.
There he goes.
I ran one back, he ran one back, and I just ran another one back.
Touchdown, Florida.
And he's in for the second.
Make me want to kick on onside right here.
Note to self, kickoff team, don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Let me see what the nigga said.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lacy. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete.
They get too high.
It'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that was
hey, you know you can do it.
Spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job.
You know what that nigga's gonna do.
And he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
You just gotta go
there
stop.
picking up the first down.
Going up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Makes the grab inside the 30. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Damn.
On the run, it's Diggs. Hard running there. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The play action fake.
Oh,
fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Keep running.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Right down the middle. Give him 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43.
No, let's go.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43.
Hey.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can flop. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He's looking downfield to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Gators! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that.
With
they
all
find
these
the
kick
matchup
returns, but it's still 28-17 in the first quarter.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17
And we playing 6 minutes.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Damn.
Coming out with it, it's Lacey. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah, it ain't nothing you can do about it. But I thought you still would get that nigga just because you know what he gonna do.
Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
That's caught. It's Lee. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Grant.
Look at my dude.
Pulls it in. It's dribbling. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Diggs. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Fires to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
First one of the day is off. He was
well, when I seen that nigga took them out there, I said, oh, really?
Give to the tailback.
You see who he didn't put in that motherfucker himself.
Gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Grant. Oh, he's ready to take a
good
shot.
pass.
Pulls it in down the sideline. The defense got caught
on
that time, and they
name.
finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the
I
shot,
just thought
especially on
about
the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then
today.
a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same.
He go
before
today.
shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive.
Right,
if you get the
so small and
matchup,
then
take the shot.
Blair.
That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. I guess a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll try the run. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air. It's Lagway. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Right down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown,
Left, right, cleat. Ooh, walking with the heat.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
The short hands, it's Taylor. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
That's a great sign for this offense, man. Everything's been difficult so far, and you dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Try and play action. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, you need one bad.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
With the catch, it's dribbling.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They go to the ground. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Wide ass open.
It's Hawkins. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Gators heading quickly to the line. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in 1st downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory.
Gonna let it fly. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
Them boy coming, man, and he ain't even blitz.
Really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lacey. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to throw, it's Grant. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, a big-time pickup on that one.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so.
He's got it inside the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Flagway. Bringing the heat. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and then they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half.
That game just got real, boy. Let's go with 37-27. I mean 17. 34-7 in the second quarter. That game done got an interest. That nigga palm sweated now, player. You know, one foul move in that game over with.
It's Grant. That's caught. It's dribbling. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Gotta get a stop, though.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing.
Going for it all.
What?
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They're licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
Pulls it in. It's Diggs. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Going to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot.
He just turned around and threw that one.
My coach always used to say, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. He got flushed outside the pocket. Listen, it's okay. You can throw an incompletion.
And what he gonna do?
Don't try to force it. At least the quarterback took care of the football.
He better
punt
that
offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Takes it the other way.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the 2nd half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
You got to let them win the natty play if they win.
On the ground, it's Daniels. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down.
I'll be laughing when I do that. Nigga, Davis.
Few teams improved over the 2nd half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the...
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gators!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this
All right, glad you got a score now.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Don't leave him too
He'll
much
bring it out.
time.
It's Lacey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Who he lost to? You?
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Hobbs.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hobbs. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Rebels are on the move. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lee. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Wants to throw. It's Grant. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside
Damn.
kick here in the third quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Florida has the ball back, and here comes
You better let that nigga get neck across that middle to get no field goal.
As they go back to work on this drive. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to pass on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, they're not able to hook up there. Considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. You know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. And the Gators will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. They're going to mark this one at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Grant. He fires one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Haas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of the stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
That nigga.
And
That
at this
nigga over
point,
there,
the
too.
defense looks as if they've been in one of those
That
dizzy
nigga
bad
over there,
races.
too,
They've got
yeah.
no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy.
Touchdown, Rebels! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot
He
of
gonna
faith
that
in this
motherfucker.
running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Using his legs, it's Clark.
Got a long ass quarter.
Second and 9.
Here's the thing. Not a great run. The offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Clark. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Picks up 9. And first down for the offense.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's
Come
a false
on,
start.
the ball, man.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. Turning it on. Lowers those pads. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game when the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Lacey.
He ain't gonna have to recruit in his other league and with Ohio State in a minute, though.
Just taking the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Grant. With the catch, it's Wallace. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He lets one fly deep.
Yeah, we can't clear it now.
Deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his
fingers. He probably had that big
well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Here's a heat. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Going up top again. Got it in the middle. It's dribbling. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously, open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit, and you see more drops over the middle of the field.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Finds his man. It's Diggs. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's...
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the comeback is on.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Getting set for the point after.
Yep.
And the PAT
will I would.
Point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there.
My nigga wouldn't even pick up the goddamn football.
Special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Shit, I had this nigga.
About this decision.
I had this nigga down 20
lining
years
up for
ago.
an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. He's now over 150 yards on the day. They're finding ways to get him the ball, much like the Gators did in 07, getting it to Percy Harvin, who had 100-yard receiving games and 100-yard rushing games that year.
He was just such a weapon. When you got weapons, you learn how to use them, and you learn how to deploy them in all kinds of different ways.
I'm 8 minutes a long
continue
time,
to find ways to find that guy, because whether it's zone, man, whatever, he wins.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
They want to run it left here. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half, as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Forced out of the pocket. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Oh, God, you can't do that. You can't turn the football over. You've got a guaranteed field goal, tie game, late in the game. Man, those are going to be backbreakers, killers, whatever adjective you want to throw in there. Not right.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
Looking for a man. It's Grant. Makes him talk to the hand. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Oh, he wants it all. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
After that incompletion, now 4th down in your own end. With this much time left, do you trust your defense to get a stop? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. If you don't, then you need to go for this right now, and you need to try to go win this game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
There he goes. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Also,
from the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
You can't stop the run.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're getting everybody to the line of scrimmage. Got to line up, spike it, stop the clock, and try to get the game-winning field goal up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play. Make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. That's caught. It's Daniels. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready.
Touchdown, bitch. Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page.
Dirty
now
work.
It's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Grant. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Boom.
Touchdown, Gator. And they turn it into a defensive score.
I almost gave the game away,
The
guys.
DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't
Trying
drop
to
it.
hurry
He
up
thought,
and
don't
play.
get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play
Hey, Craig,
offense, too.
I don't know about you, but James Black ain't winning another motherfucking thing and now another league on me after this 1st year. I'm sick of this nigga, man. I'm sick of it. Hey, Black, you did your thing, dude, boy. I ain't gonna lie, you did your thing. Credit game, them 8 minutes a motherfucker though, man. I'm telling you. Oh, let me get back, man. I'll catch y'all boy later on tonight.